Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. I say Elite Dangerous specifically because we are going to bring our Bounty Hunter series to a close. I've gotten kind of tired of the repetitive nature of doing mostly more or less the same missions over and over again, fighting and doing all these different things. You notice on our last episode, we kind of struggled against the enemies over there. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not motivated to go try to overcome that. I'm just kind of tired of the bounty hunting loop. Just as we got kind of tired of the exploration loop back in the day, I've had a break from that. So I've decided that I think we're going to go ahead and go do another exploration expedition. So first and foremost, let's hop into our Mandalay, which will be the ship that we're going to take out into the black this time. I went back and forth on potentially doing the Deep Space Carrier series, but to be perfectly honest with you, the thought of having to mine tritium over and over again is just not appealing to me. So just the maintenance and everything for it is just a little bit more than I want to deal with. So we're just going to we're going to go back to our roots. We're going to go back to the way that things were when we first started doing our exploration series. We're going to take our lone little ship out into the black to try to see what we can get done. My thought process right now, if I can bring up my map here, where is the... Oh, okay, hold on a second. I'm struggling to get my OBS software to find... Ah, here we go. My thought process right now is there is this object over here. Let's see. Can I make that bigger? There we go. There's this object over here called Notice, the Southern Meridian. Apparently, if I can get it to come up, the pop-up, apparently it acts as a navigational distance and direction marker. And while it's not the furthest most point to the south, to the south of the galaxy, I figure we can use that as our first kind of waypoint and head in that direction, and then maybe try to get down all the way as far as we can down into the southern part of the galaxy. And then after that, we can kind of do either a clockwise or counterclockwise four corners kind of an expedition, where we basically go from one corner of the galaxy to another corner, to another corner, to another corner. And that'll take up a lot of time. It's going to take up a lot of time. You saw how long it took us to get from here to Beagle Point and back. So going all the way around the perimeter of the galaxy is probably going to be... We're not going to do the perimeter. I'm not trying to go all the way around the perimeter. We're going to do south, probably west, north, east, and then back to the bubble again. Like that'll probably be what we do. That's going to take months to get done at the very least. So this is going to be a very long, journey. So we got to make sure that we're all set to go, because I have to imagine there's going to be we might visit Colonia when we get over to the thing. We'll obviously visit Beagle Point again when we get up there, but ideally, we're going to be out in space for a very long time. And the space madness will happen. If you watch my previous series, you know that the space madness gets to you. It will absolutely get to us, so stick around for the journey. Help me not go crazy. Let's double check and make sure that we're bringing everything that we need to bring. I want to make sure, as much as, and let me explain this really quick. First and foremost, the point defense turrets are for any Guardian sites that we might come across. If we find any, if we happen to find some for whatever reason, I want to be able to stop and maybe grab a thing or two. So we'll go ahead and keep these on, and then because of that, I want to have a little bit more shields, so that if we hit the ground or something stupid like that, we have a little bit more damage reduction. We have the lightweight alloy. I had lightweight armor on here. I know the lightweight armor doesn't necessarily do anything to the lightweight alloy. It's fine. It's just that's the engineering I had, and so that's what we're doing. It does give me a little bit more resistance to damage and only slightly reduces my hull. So it does have a benefit outside of just making your ship, outside of just making the other armors lighter. Let's see, 4A power. All of our power stuff is good. You can see at the bottom, well, you can't see because I'm in the way, but we're over budget on our power by 3.48 megawatts, but that's because we have the auto field maintenance, these auto field maintenance guys. We keep those turned off until we're ready to use them. With those turned off, we're well within our power budget. So I don't think we need to adjust anything. We have the 5A thrusters with the engineering. We have the pre-engineered FSD. Don't really care about the life support. We have a little bit of lightweight on the life support. It's not really going to add that much to our stuff. Power distributors, sensors are good. The biggest things that we need to make sure is just on our optional internals. We got to make sure we have that massive fuel scoop. We have to have that. That's not optional. We need to be able to complete with the number of jumps that we're going to be doing in this playlist. We need to be able to make sure that we're minimizing how long it's taking us to fuel scoop, so we can hurry up, get the fuel scooping done, and get to scanning bodies and stuff like that if there's anything. And if there's not anything in there, we want to hurry up and get out of that system and into the next one so we can start scanning stuff. Obviously, the big frame shift drive booster. The biggest planetary hangar that we can so that we have spare SRVs. If you've watched my exploration series in the past, you know I don't really do a lot of SRV work. I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm also a better safe than sorry kind of commander, so I'd rather have a couple of them with me so that if we somehow break one, we at least have something to fall back on. A couple of auto field maintenance units to repair the various systems and stuff. We're not going to be using the neutron highway. I try to stay away from that. Like, we're in a hurry, but we're not in a hurry, and I'm not going to do things that I know are going to damage my ship. So ideally, we're not going to take any hull damage, which means we won't take any power plant damage, which means that these should be able to repair any random damage that we get along the way. So ideally, this should be enough. I know some commanders will tell you, bring repair limpets and all that stuff. Well, yeah, but you got to carry that. You got to carry those with you, or you have to manufacture them out there. And this is just easier, and especially if you're not going to be doing the neutron stars, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Got the Bioweave shield generator just for nicks and scrapes, so we're not damaging our hull. Cargo rack for just in case we happen to come across anything. And then the biggest thing we need, obviously, is the detailed surface scanner, because we're not going to get very much done in an exploration mode without that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's... Why am I not able to tab back out of this? Oh. Yeah, why am I not able to tab back out of this? Did it screw with my... Did it erase my... Oh my god, why? So, I started the game with a joystick plugged in, and it completely erased my custom keybinds. The control scheme for this game, the control system for this game is just, it's so unreasonable. It's so unreasonable. Like, it completely just erased, because now the control scheme is different. It decided, no, we're just going to wipe everything clean. So... I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I restarted the game with my controller undone. But nope, it's completely wiped my control scheme. It is, I'm sorry, I am sorry, but it is completely unacceptable. Not just unreasonable, it is unacceptable that in 2025, we are still dealing with this stupid control scheme thing. The developers really need to take 5 minutes to fix this. This is stupid. It is... I wanted to be positive, and I'm not going to delete this, because this is unreasonable. I should not have to go all the way back through and redo my entire control scheme. Unacceptable. I understand that there's a way you can save it. I shouldn't have to do that. It's a fucking game. Every other game has control schemes that you can customize, and they stay customized when you do it, regardless of what you plug in. This is completely unreasonable. There is no justification for this. I could cut this out, but I want you to see why this is so ridiculous. It should not be on me to figure out making sure I don't lose my freaking keybinds. That's unreasonable. I think it's supposed to be inverted. Forward only. Increase throttle, decrease throttle, 25%. I gotta go all the way down this now. This is unacceptable. I don't care about flight assist. Target ahead, I think it was that one. Or no, we had fire groups in that one. I don't really care now, but target next system en route was that one. I mean, look at this. I have to go all the way through all this crap again. I'm so over it. Or, hold on. Yeah, mouse one's fine, but we need that one, that one. Great. I'm sure that completely redid that, right? Yaw axis. And then because the sensitivity on this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The joystick I have has a ridiculous offset on the yaw axis, so I have to set the dead zone super high to keep it from trying to go one direction when I don't want it to. Next fire group is going to be, I think it's this one, and then this one, and then deploy hard points is this one. Okay, I don't have any cooling things. Lights are L. Reset HMD. I'm going to make that 5. Cargo scoop is C. Landing gear is control. Night vision is N. I mean, I should not have to go and save a separate custom control file. That is an unreasonable expectation for you to just foist that off on your players. Fix it, damn it. Fix it. It's not hard to do. You can't tell me it's hard to freaking set it up so that it just saves whatever your custom thing is, and you save it. You write a little bit of code to copy my custom save file into your folder. You do that. It's not on me to do it. Galaxy map, system map, switch cockpit mode, FSS mode. I think zooming in is that one, that one. We don't need that one, don't need that one. Camera pitch, oh wait, no. Mouse, we're using a mouse for that. Pitch, I think it's I think pitch inverted is the right one. All right. Oh, okay, hold on, I got it. I gotta copy the actual text because it didn't let me. This is probably too far away to map, but... Oh! It'll plot it. Oh, wait. I'm gonna... Insufficient jump range? Really? Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's pull this up. Toggle everything so we can actually see what we're looking at here. Wow. I didn't feel like it was that far away. Insufficient jump range. We may not be able to go to that one. That's kind of crazy because I have a 70-year light range. How far can we get? Alright, well. We'll just keep trying to get to one of these until we find one we like. Gotta be able to get to one of these. We can always try to do some boosting or some huh. We gotta be able to get to this one. There's a bunch of stars around it. There's a bunch of stars around it. You're telling me that like none of these stars are close enough for me to jump to them? Oh, hold on. Route settings. Hold on here. Yeah, no, fastest route. FSD boost. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, what did I just do? Did I change something? Oh, no. Because I just want to get as close as I can. Then we can start worrying about FSD boosts. You're kidding me. Look at all these stars. There's a bunch of stars around here. You're telling me that all of these are so spread out that you can't get to them? That doesn't make sense. I have a 77-year light range. Look at all these stars. There's a bunch of stars. What are you talking about? You've got to be kidding me. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. I think what we'll do then is I'll pick a waypoint that's a little bit... Let's see if we can do this. I was not expecting this to be this difficult to do. Okay, well, at least now we have something. We'll try to work our way down there as we go, but geez, man, that was it's only 98 jumps away. That's fine. We're gonna get started on our journey. So after a little bit of annoyance having to remap our stuff, which is unreasonable. It's unreasonable that the community has just allowed the developers to get away with just forcing you to have to deal with this stupid control thing. I don't know why there's not a massive outcry forcing them to fix this. Whoa. Forcing them to fix this stupid problem. It is unacceptable that this is something we still have to freaking deal with in 2025. That's kindergarten crap. Oh, I'm really annoyed. Alright, let's see here. Go, like that. Alright, cool. Alright, we're about to say goodbye to the bubble here. Today we're only going to really have time to get a few jumps in. But, yeah. It is time for an extended journey here in our Mandalay. We're finally going to be using this ship for its intended purpose. We're using our ship to get ourselves out into deep, deep space, which is what this ship was supposed to be for. So, bye-bye, Jameson Memorial, for however long it's going to be. It was nice seeing you. And away we go. Obviously, it's going to take us, 5 or 6 jumps to get outside of the bubble, but... And as a matter of fact, we're probably just going to go ahead and do, like, I don't know, 5 or more jumps just to get out of here, because nothing we scan here is going to be... Oh... Is this one of those? Let me see here. Ship.
Fuel sweeping.
Let's see. I gotta remember where it is. Hyperspace dethrottle is off.
Fuel sweeping complete.
That's weird. Not what I was trying to do. Sorry, I spaced out because we stopped when we got into the system, and I could have swore I had my throttle all the way up, so I'm not sure why it stopped on me. I have the hyperspace dethrottle turned off, so I shouldn't have to reset my throttle every time. Oh. Joystick throttle. That'll do it. I forgot. I don't normally have my joystick throttle turned on, I don't normally have the axis set because my old joystick, the joystick was all messed up. The throttle was all like messed up. So normally I have it turned off, but that's fine. I'll try to remember to turn it off next time. I need to get back into analysis mode here and start scanning. I gotta get myself back into the habit of discovery scanning, because we're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff if I don't remember to do that. Oh, I forgot we can actually start charging our FSD in this ship while we're still scooping. The heat management on this ship is really nice. It's really, really nice. So yeah, we just need to get a little bit away from the bubble before we start doing any kind of scanning. So, yeah, I'm not going to apologize. Like, I know some people are going to get turned off by me getting angry about the control scheme, but I'm sorry. That's just, I'm not going to apologize for getting mad about that. And I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to edit. Like, I don't do video editing anyways. But even if I was, I'd leave that in, because I'm sorry. That is an unacceptable thing that they need to stop what they're doing and fix that right now. That is something that should never have sat there for this long. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Let's see. We had 98 jumps. Let's get down to... I don't know. I think what we'll do is we'll get down to 90 jumps, and then we'll see where we are. And then if there's something we can scan while we're there, then we'll put the time into it. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and call it a day. I'm not really sure, because, you know, I try to keep my episodes under 30 minutes, especially for this particular game. So if we get to 90 jumps remaining and there's something that seems like it might be interesting, we'll put the time into scanning it. If it ends up just being like 2 or 3 bodies, I'm just gonna say we're done. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's gonna take me a while to get back into the groove of this, but so yeah, I'm gonna call this playlist. I'm going to call this series the Four Corners series, because we're going to try to do our best to get as close to the four corners of the galaxy as we can. I think that's a long-term project that we can just kind of grind out, and some people are going to be interested in it, some people are not. But, you know, if I have to grind something, I'd like to grind and feel like I'm actually getting somewhere, and that's one of the reasons why deep space exploration appeals to me, because, yeah, you might be doing the same thing over and over again, but you are basically filling up a progress bar, which is really nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
So I feel a sense of progression as we get closer and closer to our destination. Whereas with like the bounty hunting stuff, there's a little bit more variety in the activities you can do, but it's only a little bit more variety, and it's just, you're still just doing the same thing over and over again, and the only thing you can see going up is maybe your bank account if you're doing a lot of money, if you're doing a lot of stuff. But once you get to a certain point, money isn't really a thing anymore, and so you don't really care about that number going up. It's not really like a priority anymore. We got another 2 jumps to do.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, we'll get out to 2 more jumps, and then we'll do a full spectrum system scan and see, I keep forgetting the discovery scan. That's fine. We're still close enough into the bubble that it's not going to hurt me. But I got to get that habit redone in my brain, because I haven't been doing it for a while. It's been months. I think it's been months since the last time we had to worry about that. So, got to get back into it. All right, discovery scan. Remember to do it. Don't forget.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
There we go. We got a complete system scan.
Fuel scooping complete.
So for these, I guess after this we're
Frameshift drive charging.
we're gonna have to start using our Super Cruise boost a little bit more effectively to minimize the amount of time we get stuck in systems like this where there's just nothing to do. Because you can boost through the star, but at the same time we need to fuel scoop too. So I think a little bit of boosting, like maybe a half a second or a second of boosting, will get us through most of the star. We'll play around with it. will get us at least into the star and starting to scoop, so that way by the time our FSD resets,
System scan complete.
I guess we couldn't. All right, we are at 90 jumps. That might not have been a fuel scoopable star. So that said, we do need to take a second and actually make sure that we're fixing that. So we want OBG foam. Wait, yeah. OBGF. Wait. OB. Crap, I forgot what I thought it was OV. I don't know. It's like the first of these. Maybe it's KGV foam. I don't remember. But regardless, we need to do that, and then how do I recalculate the route? Sorry, we need to recalculate the route and make sure we're only going to fuel scoopable stars. Alright. So, I don't remember. Was there anything here to scan? Oh. Well, there's always that, too. Got to make sure we put the button in that allows us to exit the full spectrum system scanners. So, where is it? Leave FSS. Apply. Somehow I forgot to do the damn discovery scanner again. Alright, well, since it's only the star here, we're going to go ahead and just call it now, because, you know, we're at a good stopping point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, even my rant about the controller stuff. I'm sorry. That's beyond the pale ridiculous. Control schemes are a basic thing, and that's not even a negotiable argument. That's not something that should have been sticking around since the beginning of their game. And it would take one person no more than half a day to fix that. You can't tell me it's going to take hours and hours and hours to fix the control schemes problem. You can't tell me that that's a thing. That's a thing. So, I'm sorry. That's a righteous anger right there. Fix it, damn it. Stop. Fix it. Just fix it. Other than that, though, hopefully you guys are excited about the series moving forward. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe, to make sure that you come back for the next episode in our Four Corners series, enjoying the Mandalay and going out and exploring deep space. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers as well, so that we can hopefully get to that next milestone there. You can join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. I'm also kind of starting to do some members-only content. I want to start doing some members-only content where I'm doing the games that I'm enjoying the most and that I want to put a little bit more time into. What I would normally put time into off camera, I'm going to start maybe doing some like members-only live streams or something like that to give my paying members some little bit more extra content. So think about that as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you're interested in that as well. So yeah, be sure to come back for our next episode, and I'll see you then.